Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. Today we are doing day 10 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. It is a cool sketch by Frances West. I'm just going to tell you though, she has these cool triangles made from squares. I'm not going to do that. Things like that just don't seem to work out for me, so I'm just going to have the cool triangles instead. Sorry about that. It is a really cool, and I've seen some amazing layouts made from that sketch. It's just not going to be me. So what I'm doing are these two pictures of food from Junior's Cheesecake. When I go to New York, the first day when I get there, I go to Junior's Cheesecake, and I always order the matzo ball soup and the pastrami sandwich. I don't usually do that. I like to try new things, not at Junior's. I know I want the matzo ball soup, and I know I want a pastrami sandwich, and I know I want cheesecake because it's Junior's Cheesecake. So those are the two pictures I'm going to use, which they're horizontal instead of vertical, so I'm just going to turn them. No big deal. I have pulled, let me show you the collection we're going to use. This is the Simple Stories Pack Your Bag. If My Little Scrapbook Studio, I'm not sure how old this is because I don't know that it's only a year old. I will look to see if My Little Scrapbook Store still has some of this, and if so, I will link it down below. But I have the Essentials Kit, which has all the paper, the cardstock stickers, the page pieces, which I'm guessing is that, the chipboard stickers, and the journal bits and pieces. So I have all kinds of stuff to work with. I also have well, there's the chipboard stickers right there. I also have the foam stickers. I also have the big bits. There's the page pieces, the enamel dots, the journal bits, and the bits and pieces. So that's all the stuff I got to work with, which is a bunch. And then I've pulled 3 Bramble Fox Go Anywhere Fave Eats. Those are the 2 that I'm going to use. And then I figured I can use some of the arrows and stuff on here, maybe even the drinks. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to add some of these chipboard shapes, because chipboard is my weekly product focus, and not just chipboard from a collection, chipboard from my stash of chipboard in that chipboard drawer that I've had for years. So that's what I'm going to do. So my decision is going to be, do I want to use 3 different papers, or do I want to use, I think I'm going to use 2 papers, a paper for this one, a paper for this one, and a paper for this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. I do have some, I also had a Flavors of the Month kit from the Scrap Room with this collection, and what I have left in it is a piece of this blue cardstock, which I think is what I'm going to use for my background, just so, because it's here. And that's a good enough reason for me. So that's going to be my background. I have some scraps. I don't think any of them are going to be big enough. And then I have a couple of the ephemera. But I do think this is going to be my background. So that will be that. Now my question is, what do I want for my triangles? And it also looks to me like this one's bigger than these 2. Does anyone else see that too? Which, since mine are horizontal, I'm actually thinking about turning it like this and using that big one. And if I do that, I could use this as the triangle. So I might do that. This might be my bottom triangle. Especially since I'm using the navy background, it's okay if this part's white. So that's going to be my bottom triangle. And then, again, my next question is, do I want 2 triangles, the 2 smaller triangles made out of the same paper? I think I do. I'm wondering if this will be big enough. I think I could. So I think I'm going to use this just to give it a little something different and to bring all the different colors into. So I'm going to go offline and make my triangles because sometimes triangles are hard for me. So I'm going to go do that when I can do it on my own and nobody sees me struggle. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is so far. I've got all this glued down. Now, they have a cluster. Let's see. If I turn it the way I have it, they have a cluster here and here, and the title. I already know what my title is going to be. It's going to be, unless there's something that is better. Nope. Go anywhere. Got to take the backing off. So I know this is going to be my title. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, since what I did is a little different than the sketch. Of course, it's not all going to come off in one nice piece like it usually does when I'm not doing it on camera. That's how it goes, right? Let's do it from here. I will say Bramble Fox's film comes off a little easier than some of the other companies. I have figured that out. There are sometimes when I cannot get the film off and I question whether they even have it on there. Okay, one more little bitty bit and I'm done. Okay, so go anywhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet. I'll just set it right there for now. Okay, and I know I want this Fave Eats because it is one of my favorite places to eat. I eat there every time I'm in New York. Okay, so if I put this, I don't know where I want my title. Because I'm thinking, I know, scary. I kind of want this here as part of this cluster up here. Let me finish my getting the film off. Maybe. Fave Eats. Okay. So then, I really don't want the two blues on one side, but I don't know what else to do. So let's just leave that for right now. Okay, that means I'm probably not going to have anything out of the foam. Let's look at the page pieces. Really the only thing would be here and there, maybe that. Okay, not loving any of that. I go taxi. I could use the taxi because we are in New York, even though pretty sure we did not ride in a taxi on this trip. I'm trying to think. I don't think we did. I don't remember riding in a taxi. Doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I don't remember it. Oh, we did a city bus, but I'll keep that for when we actually did the city bus. So where's my taxi? Did I already use my taxi? Okay, I can't find my taxi. may have already used it, but I could use that, so I'll take that out. I can use this. But I think I might have already used the taxi. Sad face. Deal. I've already used the taxi. That's all right. There's another camera. What's this one? H2O. I could use that. Okay. So nothing there. There's a taxi tag that I could use. Maybe I can get it out. There we go. And let's pull out that and that. What's this one? Let's pull out those two things too, because I might use them. You never know. Oh, I have. Oh no, this is the big bits. I don't. Oh, I have the Skyline, but since I have it down there, I don't need it. Okay, I don't think anything in there. What about here? I don't think so. Okay. And then I have this, and I also have these. I don't want to forget them. So let's just kind of play here. See what I want to do. But kind of like this, tucked behind here. And then maybe like that. What if I put that here? And build this up. If it didn't have the arrows, I would put it here, but that would look dumb. That would be dumb. I really wish I could do something like go anywhere, eat anything, but that's not. Okay, so I have that. And maybe this peeking out down here, like so. And then a camera. Wish I had a different color camera. Here's a yellow camera. I would just like a little different colors besides just yellow and pink, or pink and blue. Could put the camera here. And where'd the other camera go? This camera here. Okay. That's not so bad. Let's see. I could pull out a couple of these chipboards. Let's see what ones I wanted. I'm gonna put this back here so I can stamp the date on it. I would kind of like a little journaling. What if I journaled here and put this? I would do something to add, make this a cluster together. What else could I add down here? Let's see. Could do a city pass because we are in the city. What else? Where next? Because this was our first stop. It's almost always my first stop, or close to always to my first stop. I usually try to get there like super early, like the first flight out that I can get. this here. Where next? So that I'm in New York by like noonish usually, or close to that. That way I kind of have a whole other day there. I think I will also put the globe. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this. I think I'm gonna put it here. And I do want to do some twine or something in that tag. Okay. Like that. Any other thing? Let me look at the, I was looking to see if there's anything. Happy Place, that's so true. Juniors and New York is my happy place. So I think I'll put it here. Details, travel notes, let's get away, traveling, enjoy the journey. I'm thinking travel notes I could put here, and then that could be my journaling. And that will be my travel notes. Makes sense to me in my little brain. Okay. All right, so let me find some twine. What color do I want? I have this. Maybe. What else do I have that I could use? I have just white. That's boring. That's boring. But it might actually be best because and I think I'm just going to make a bow. Come on, turn. Why is it not doing what I want it to? Okay, we're just gonna have to glue it the way I want it to go. And then let's do a little dot here and flip this so that maybe it'll stay that way. And then go like so to my little tail to give it some character. Same thing over here. Like so. Okay, I like that. Let me just glue down this one too, because there we go. A little, might as well keep this out so I can glue this stuff down. Makes sense, right? I want this right like that. And then this inside it, like so. And then this one down here. Like that. And glue these down. Like that. And this, let's not forget that. And I will make my little journal note or travel notes down there. I was gonna say stamp the date, but no, because my date stamp does not go back to 15. This is 10, 15, 15, and that needs glued down. Well, I thought it did because it was moving, but now I can't get it up. I'll try it in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna write my journaling and put some enamel dots. Let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Oh, and I forgot these. My enamel dots. There's my enamel dots and these. So let's you know what I'd kind of like to do? Let's see what it looks like. You know, this has the that is so crooked. That's fine. This has those arrows going this way. What if I did arrows going this way too? Like that maybe? I know it's not the same arrows, but I kind of like that. And I'm really, there we go. I know that makes that crooked, but it's okay. Like that. And then get out a couple of these drinks and use them with my enamel dots maybe. Let's see. If I have a drink, well, if I could get it open with a couple of enamel dots, a drink, like so, and then a drink down here. I don't want the pink because it's pink. So let's do the blue. Well, I'll have to flip this over. Come on. There we go. With an enamel dot, and I'll do a green here, and not like that. I think so. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that down. I'm gonna do my travel notes and I will be done. So there will be a still shot at the end. Thank you for joining me for day 10 of 30 Days of Sketches, a month late. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below. Go check out everybody that did 30 Days of Sketches when they were supposed to, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.